The Pokemon Scarlet and Violet website has updated, so let's see what new information we can learn about the DLC. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, share with your friends, comment your thoughts down below. Okie dokie, Monkey Dory, and Pheasantipity Toxic Chain ability. So we are getting details of the new legendary Pokemon. Toxic Chain is a new ability introduced in DLC for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. When one of these three Pokemon hits an opponent with a move, the power of Toxic Chain all three Pokemon have may cause the opponent to become badly poisoned. Alright, it's Super Power Creep Poison Touch. If Pokemon with this ability uses a move that makes contact, 30% chance the target will become poisoned, but this is just better in every way because it just says hits with a move, and good on the Pokemon Company for removing any ambiguity about this. Air Slash does not make contact. Air Slash causes the poisoning, and it's badly poisoned, so you toxic a mofo with Poison Touch that doesn't need to make contact. So we don't know the exact odds of this effect, probably 30%, I'm scared it could be 50%, 20% would be more fair, but then it just kind of seems useless and like it wouldn't activate enough. Also, after Regieleki, Spectrier, and the Pokemon we got with the DLC for Pokemon Sword and Shield, they can make these guys as busted as they want, so anything is possible, really. And thinking about Poison Touch, things get pretty weird because very few Pokemon get Poison Touch. I thought the list was longer than this, and most of them aren't competitive. So, we have Alolan Muck, and we have Muck. I guess we're going to have Poison Touch over the other abilities. I've seen Gluttony Alolan Muck in the past, and Sneasler is kind of fraudulent, not that great of a Pokemon, so yeah, I could have sworn like more Pokemon got the Poison Touch. Maybe it's just like playing Generation 4 and having random Krogunk and Toxicroak proc it. But it seems pretty ubiquitous. Like everyone knows about Poison Touch as an ability and probably just like knew the effect and what it did, but it doesn't really exist. And the cool thing about it is the chance applies independently of any move that may have a chance to poison the target. So you can actually stack the effects. Neat. There's also a cool mechanic to where if both of the effects proc, and they have something like a Lumberry, the Lumberry is consumed, and then they still get poisoned. So maybe something to consider with this right here, but yeah, that's just like busted. We also have the version exclusive Pokemon, so Gligar, Apom. I already did a video breaking down the data mine of the decks for the DLC. Might have to like do that as we get closer to launch. We've also seen the Pokemon on the website and in the trailer, so competitive diversity. Looks like some fun Pokemon are coming in. It's going to be pretty good. And then we have Masui Town, your base of operations during the school trip. In part 1, the Teal Mask, players will head to the town in the land of Kitakami, which will act as their base of operations for the duration of the school trip. Community Center is in the middle of the town, public gathering place where the locals can get together and chat. There's also a shop nearby with toys, magazines on display. Just outside of town, you'll be treated to a view of picturesque fields and rice paddies. And that's really what I've been wanting to see from the DLC, how it actually looks. Because we got way more concept art and sketches and a better idea of what the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra would look like with their announcement. But we saw like a rice paddy for this. However, it doesn't look great. To me, it looks bland, empty, and a lot like Paldea. Like, we're not going to a new, cool place. Not even a lot of different flora, either. It just looks more of the same. Like, we're just in the starting area of Paldea. We've got a little bit going on here with the rice paddies and the road spicing things up, so it actually seems pretty cool. And, like, they wanted to make an area that felt a lot like Japan. But we already have the swampy area in base Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think the big problem is just too much exposed rock. And there's already a lot of that without the DLC. So it just kind of looks and feels all the same. And then just like a small town where you have your operations going on. Let's see what else we have. There's a park a short walk from the town called Loyalty Plaza. We can see statues of Okidoki, yeah, the legendaries, trio that the villagers call the Loyal 3. To the east of the village, you will find Kitakami Hall. This is the venue for where the village holds the Festival of Masks, A tradition that has been passed down for generations. A variety of stalls appear during the festival, selling everything from candy apples to yakisoba. Children and adults alike can enjoy themselves at the event. So, I mean, like, yeah, we see the stalls. The festival seems kind of neat. But, I mean, like, these are just small little details that, unless they have some kind of crazy gameplay impact, don't really seem that much. And it's just, like, a little thing in this large area that doesn't really fill it out. And then we have the statues of the Pokemon, and, yeah, like, doesn't seem that crazy. And also, with, like, the teal mask and this little dude running around, it makes me feel like it's going to be, like, Calyrex and some kind of mini-quest storyline. I don't know. But this is what I'm about. The Terrarium. An undersea facility that sustains artificial biomes. And I gushed over it in the trailer because it's so cool. We have this grand area to explore with different biomes inside of it. And it's like created to be a cool place to explore. We also have these cube crystal looking things, and maybe that gets explained right here. So Blueberry Academy, where you go to study abroad in part 2, is home to a facility called the Terrarium, which maintains a variety of ecosystems that provide a livable environment for Pokemon. This world-renowned park beneath the sea was constructed to bolster the learning environment for strong trainers. Terrarium is made up of 4 areas, each have a unique climate and ecosystem. Artificial sky projected onto the ceiling and walls changes to reflect the time of day. That's cool. Temperature of each area is also regulated, and you'll find completely different Pokemon in each area. And I mean, as this went through, it's like, man, that is some cool stuff. We're going to see all the different Pokemon interacting with their environment. It's exciting, but I guess it didn't really, like, show the crystal stuff going on. Maybe it will matter, maybe it won't, but so far the Blueberry Academy is one of the coolest places in all of Pokemon. I'm getting some serious Poketopia vibes. Also, anytime the game really embraces becoming a stronger trainer and has, like, those competitive elements to it, which reminds me a lot of what we saw with Pokemon Sword and Shield, that the Galar region is all about becoming a Pokemon Superstar gym leader and top trainer, which is really cool. There's sponsors! They have sponsors for being a Pokemon... There's sponsors for being a Pokemon gym leader. That's as cool as it gets. Also, I see Baobab trees in the background over there. Ooh. Oh, please be, like, discount vitamin dispensers. And then, like, we have little hubs. You can also point out some different areas, like these seem to be fast travel points just kind of scattered about. So there are some building waypoints and structures around, and then we have this thing in the center. Maybe that has something to do with Terapagos, maybe Terapagos is the secret. Who knows, but like this is just all really cool stuff. And then introducing some of the characters you'll meet at the Blueberry Academy. The characters haven't really been too elaborate on or don't seem too interesting. So director and then second year student, battling skills. All right, so we have Nemona too. And then think about Nemona, wait, we're champion. So kind of weird that we have like all of this extra studying and all of this extra school stuff going on, even though we are the best trainer in Paldea and we did like crazy legendary shenanigans. But it's good. I think the story's also going to make it interesting enough and be pretty fun. Teal Mask looks underwhelming. Seems like it falls significantly short of the Pokemon Sword and Shield DLC. But, you know, we just have to wait a couple months. That's going to be in fall. And then right after that, we are going to have the Blueberry DLC. So that is where all the cool stuff happens. Maybe it's enough competitive quality of life to get more people to play. Maybe it actually, like, we just need battle replays. That's it. Give me battle replays that people have a reason to actually try inside the games. Make it feel like Pokemon Battle Revolution 2. I'm getting those kinds of vibes just from the way everything is laid out and the emphasis on becoming a stronger Pokemon trainer. So, at least there's something to get excited about, and we'll see how this ends up playing out. So if you guys enjoy the video, hope you have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.